Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and when we last left off, we spent quite some time investigating a new hub area, and then we also made our way into the headquarters of the bank. A data vault is recorded, and of course our first objective is to sneak into the CEO's office to steal some important data about Pikes. Well, so I suppose we can try that, and since they also said we should snoop around while we're here, I guess we take our new friends up on that offer, because well, we need to maintain cover of TF-39, at least in Prague. Well, everything for our employee, and it's also part of our cover story, I guess. Okay, then let's just see what we can do. I mean, yeah, why are we doing this again for this underground newspaper? Yeah, well, we have plenty of side missions still. Hopefully we can at least check off a couple of them today. Yeah, I do believe we did get the elevator pass at least. So we should be able to move up here without any hassle, but then again it's an illegal intrusion. At least we're specializing in infiltration options with our cloaking ability. I don't believe it's fully maxed out right now, but at least we have invested quite a bit of practice points into our energy recharge angle. I think it's not terrible. Some firearms, and we have the pass here someplace. I'm sure it will work, I'm hoping. Yeah, there we go. Of course, it's restricted, so it means we have to evade the security guards, I guess. How many cameras and friends will be in the area? What do you think? Okay. Well then, I guess the door closes pretty quickly. Elevators in the future work in strange ways, wouldn't you think? Well, would be nice if you could get in here, maybe. Was this the guy looking right around it? Okay, can we get out of the way, please, Adam? Apparently not. Okay, I don't like our odds here because there is security, right? No, it's actually the CEO office is right around the corner. Is he home? Well, there are two people in here, evidently. But they seem to be preoccupied right now, which is nice. Yeah, they're also talking. They're looking over here, right? Yeah, some security guards on patrol. It's always a delight. Can we please get that stuff out of the way finally, Adam? There we go. Oh, that was harder than it had to be, I think. And close that vent before anyone notices, because I do believe they do that. Alright, we can get through here, I see. We just have to stack some boxes. I suppose we tried that, and they also said something about water ingress in this facility, so maybe we can get into some other way, maybe for the parking garage even. Or on top, because the maintenance guy was saying that the place is falling apart. Yeah, okay, another, what is that? Probably a copy machine, once more. Interesting. Yeah, so what is that though? Do we have any idea? Oh, it says here IT services. Well, we want to snoop some data away, of course. Okay, CEO offices, times 2. It's a pretty large office. Women's restroom, okay. I guess it's something of investigating for Adam Jensen. IT services, well, depends, because there's someone in here, of course. Well, at the moment we have many options, so we go with the least likely ones to get us this covered. Adam, hello there. Yeah. It's a little bit finicky, evidently, but you can still get in here, thankfully. Which leads to where exactly? Oh, I like that. Security and maintenance tunnels. Where is that? I have no idea. It's probably back entry here somewhere. That's a little odd if you ask my opinion. This is the top of the elevator, right? Okay then, so we can access the elevator shaft by bypassing some security in the way. On the way even, I'm sorry. That could be interesting. Well, ideally we don't want to fall down right now, but it's an option if you want to take it. But I'm not quite sure what snooping around on the second level will give us right now. Can we even get back up here? If we were to fall down, I don't think so, right? I don't think it's grabbable, even for Mr. Jensen. Okay, but the option is here if you want to make a hasty retreat, which may be necessary. So let me guess we have to sneak through the entire facility. Or we just try to break open this... Okay. Well, these boxes are apparently not super sturdy. Yeah, but they gave us a couple of them, you know, for this scenario, I would suppose. Okay, let's just see what's over here.
No, all green lights here. There was some activity earlier, definite attempt, probably multiple. Couldn't tell you from where. They hide their tracks too well. Lava wall stops them, but there's no way to backtrack their location.
Yeah, hacking attempts everywhere.
Have been audited in preparation.
Well, maybe we need to put him to sleep. I'm not sure. Who is that even? Office worker? It says IT department, of course. Well, as long as he isn't pressing any panels, that would be great. Wow, can we even move that copy machine? It may be slightly too heavy for us. And there's also something or someone else in the room. It's a bit hard to tell without the smart vision, which I stubbornly refuse to grab again. Can we move that thing? Nope, it's too heavy, I think. So, well, that's great. So for here, it's not going to happen unless we have another praxis point here, which is probably not likely. No, we have none of these right now. Okay, so we know what to do then next time around. Yeah, deactivating some of them doesn't give us praxis points back, I guess. It's just part of our standard training. Yeah, that would be wishful thinking. So, getting through here, that's not going to happen. No, I don't think so, right? I don't think we can push it out of the way. We're cloaked. Maybe it's workable. But who is in the room with us except for this guy? That's very important to figure out. Does our energy actually recharge past the first pip? I'm less convinced about that. Doesn't look like it. Oh, really? Nope, can't make it happen. It's like impossible for us right now. Okay, then that rules out that option. At least close the vent for now. So we can get to the second level, which doesn't give us anything, of course. Okay, employee only zone. So we have to proceed in which way exactly? Through the security door? Well, it depends on people being inside or not. Yeah, there are actually 2 people. So it's still not a good idea. And ideally we don't want to be seen. So if we knock out people, then we have some problems. Yeah, laser, not a problem for us, and it's pretty open. I did see at least one camera over here, naturally, right away. Right. It's not exactly ideal, wouldn't you think? And where can we go once we run out of juice? Is there anyone in the hallway? But the camera isn't looking in our direction, assuming the indicator is correct. I think it's moving, so it must be correct then, right? Okay, so we can at least hide on the other side then, I think. So where would he be storing this important information of his? On the computer? Is that a security guard or is that someone? Like a worker or the CEO himself? In which case it would be impossible to do anything without knocking him out.
Waypoint clear. Confirmed. Check updated.
Well, Adam, that was maybe a little bit unnecessary, wouldn't you think? Okay, we could deactivate this, but we don't need to because we have the fancy ability of ours. Immediately we have another guard over here. I think we're playing with something we are ill-prepared right now. This looks like the part at least. Yeah, 2 or 3 guards here right away. And we're baby Adam. But it is a starter quest, you know? Also, as a reminder, it's a good starter quest. What's to our... well... I mean... How can we possibly do this?
Confirmed. Check updated.
Once again, patrols are tightly, yeah, paced around here. Many people everywhere, and I think the security guards, they also shoot to kill, even against civilians. I would assume that at least. Okay, for the bathroom, and then what? Alarm, okay, and the camera. Hide back here and hope for the best. Maybe. This guy doesn't seem to come over here. Some fancy art installation, I see. Is it a guy or is it someone else? I have no idea, frankly.
Confirmed. Confirmed. As you were.
I don't think that's been confirmed, but okay, there we go. Adam, please stay in cover. Yeah, so the cover system did see some changes, but some of them are a bit finicky if I do see so myself. Oh, right, so we are above the second story now, I see it. Oh, okay, that would explain the black boxes everywhere. I'm not quite sure how observant some of these security cards will be. Is there some way of connecting this here through the stairway? What's your play here? And also, is an alarm? I think it's an camera, yes, not a turret. I hope so, at least. Oh, there's no way of getting in here because, well, we have to hack this and we're being cloaked. And then there are 2 people inside. Maybe we can override some of the security through here. If there's even only 1 guy in the room, which may be the case, I'm not sure about this. What? What did see me? Oh, the guy over here. Okay then. I guess it doesn't make sense. There is a direct line of sight. But where else can be good as a camera? I can't really quite tell where it is, so and I'm sure about the blind spot. Yeah, we're literally playing with fire with something we are ill prepared for. I think the camera is actually on a different level, so maybe I'm worrying about nothing. Oh, okay, so... but there must be camera back here. Was it just the proper outline at all? I just cannot see it. Yeah, and the other objects without the outlines filled in, I think they're on the bottom floor. Below us, so it's a bit confusing then in this case. Okay, well, so it means there's only 1 guy in here then after all, so maybe knock him out, even though... Yeah, this guy's also looking. What's on the far side? Men's room, huh? But we can open the door and knock him out. Or stun him. We do have some ammo for that, I think. Yeah, though. Okay, so we made it in here. Thankfully, no one was taking a dump right about now. Yeah, and this is that incidentally, so we can hide in here. That's about it, really. Okay, washroom and toilet, a hygiene checklist. Okay, well, it's on the CO level, so obviously it's about what you expect. Okay then, well, it's nice and all, but not really where we need to be going. I think we should really try to snoop around in the IT department, maybe. Maybe. So bathrooms don't give us anything, because there is not much floor space to this story indeed. And we have stairways down below. There is in boardroom, I think it says, employee lounge, monitoring center. This is the security center then, I suppose. Okay, maybe we cannot go around, and this doesn't connect in any way whatsoever. That may be possible, or just the, what is that, elevator? Security laser grid, I think we saw this from the lobby. Okay, interesting. So, well, I suppose we use the elevator, because once we leave the elevator on the other floor, it's a public area. Okay, I think that may not be the way to go. But IT department means they probably have some information in here. Yeah, righty then. Okay, so... The guy can obviously see us if he's not in the back of the room looking at his computer. So we're not getting anything done right now, as it would appear. This guy over here, as if we start running around. I really was hoping we could move over here in some fashion or another, but of course we cannot. Yeah, righty then. Conserve as much energy as humanly possible. Right, okay, is there anything of importance in here? I think we have to knock him out. There's no way of avoiding this, I think. Oh, it's unfortunate because we need to snoop some information away from some computers, and with him being in the room, obviously we cannot make that happen. But he's all on his own, and there are some windows, but the guards, they shouldn't be too upset about this. This guy, of course, once he wakes up, will be pretty upset about many things, especially having a sore arm, whatever we're going to target here. Don't show him your face, Adam. Thank you very much. Okay, the was unnoticed. I don't think they should be able to see, but just to make sure. Just to make sure we put them over here right in the corner. So nothing on you because you're only an IT worker. Alrighty then. Microwave and pizza. And, well, some fast food. It does make sense given where we are. There's a guard outside, I do remember that, but I don't think he's looking up here, right? Oh, yeah, he is. And, okay, well, so would you please move away, sir? I don't think we can... Oh, maybe we can. What is that, though? That opens the door or it closes the blinds. What are the chances? It closes the blinds. Okay, that makes it a lot easier for us then. That's nice, at least. Okay, there is an elevator keycard, which we already possess, of course. I don't believe it's a different item. I think we already have that. Even though we picked up 2 of them now. So we have a spare. Well, that's great, I guess. Okay, also some important information on this computer, which is security level 3, which you can override, thankfully. Capture detection 100. That's always a good start.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
That's the problem with style over substance. If it's got a menu, it's very hard to see, especially at a glance, where we need to be going. I really hate it. It's horrible, frankly. I'm not quite sure why they made that attempt, or maybe we can find a password around here before we get too hasty. And it's apparently also more likely to get detected here, this version. Yeah, style over substance, that seems to be the name of the game with some of these menus. Interesting, we can also search for these trays. I guess I take it. Crafting parts, even back here. Some more searchable items I'm going to miss presumably. Alright, so we have hit a jackpot when it comes to our crafting materials. That is something, I guess. Oh, we didn't see the pass card on him. No pocket secretary, so it gets, I guess. And plenty of scrap material. Nothing back here. Well, then we have to do it the hard way. Of course, you can approach there's a copy machine off the way because it's too heavy, even though it doesn't tell us. Yeah, no way wide. It's just too heavy. It's a little bit strange because otherwise you can even push the largest crates around. Right, well, I suppose we checked it out and see what we can do here. There's also some dough on the table. I just saw that. But nothing else of importance. I was really hoping for a pocket secretary. The micro pump. Okay, whatever it is. So let's just try this again, shall we do? Still have 2 attempts remaining. Yeah, style over substance. Style over substance. Okay, so 15%. Of course, we have no fortifying stealth right now, so it's going to be detected all the time, essentially.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ah, something quite illegal, even within the confines of the company, I see. Yeah, we didn't see that on that computer, of course. I'm not quite sure what the preloaded vote means. are talking about access cards, because at the moment we don't have one of those. There doesn't seem to be any other check in place. We only need the key card, and it's all that is required to enter these wards. Yeah, the card, we need one of those, of course. I'm not one to judge. So, we didn't learn anything useful back here, really. So what was the point of coming in here then? Making us a black hat for 75 experience? I don't think so. At least I don't hope so. Yeah, that was a little bit pointless, so there's the only one way to go into the CEO offices. Well, isn't that a delight? Well, maybe we can make this happen. Maybe. Through the, again, I mean, I don't see another way through the employee lobby. That seems like it's even further away than it should be, because the stairways are available, I guess, but still. Monitoring center. Well, we don't know how many people are back here right now, but it's probably more than just the 2 guards. Yeah, so the IT department was a complete waste of time, but how was I supposed to know? We didn't learn anything new whatsoever, as a matter of fact.
I think I heard something. Cover my post.
Okay, he's moving to our old position though, so that's fine, I think. Since we don't have silent running, of course.
Thanks for the cover.
Yeah, nothing of interest going on, right? Yeah, there are 2 people in here. Is this door actually unlocked? It may be unlocked, I think. I don't see a key card. Well, 2 people, and we have 2 portions to investigate, and there's also a stairways here someplace. Yeah, okay, right?
Think I heard a noise. Got your post covered. Might have heard something. Come on.
Okay, so righty then. That's the penthouse then, I suppose.
Let's head back. Confirmed. Let's get back.
Let's get back to work, yes. That goes for me too as well, pal. Okay, where are we now? Camera? Well, I'm not quite sure. I think, oh, see, offices is just the lobby. Okay, CTO, whatever that means. So maybe we are alone up here. Could be. Or maybe we are. Can we hack this with the camera being right here? I think we should still be in this blind spot, I'm hoping. Of course, it's locked right now. I think it's maybe within the blind spot, but only barely.
Area clear. Confirmed.
Good to hear. Security rating 1, well, it does make sense because it's a starter quest, what it's supposed to be, but sneaking in here, not easy. Not that easy. All things considered.
Access granted.
Okay, it doesn't seem to be in his office right now, this is something. As long as the camera would be obliging, right? Someone has already been looking through their drawers by looks of it. Huh. Or someone keeps a pretty messy office. Okay, well, interesting. Or exit strategy, presumably. And of course, there's also a alert panel in here.
Overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours.
Ah, the hackers have been at work here.
Transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old
Yeah, that's why we don't have these ideally.
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg.
What, 14 credits even? Only? Okay. Sometimes they also keep some items under the table. We've noticed that over the course of Human Revolution. And the newspaper has been updated, presumably. No, it's still the old one. Of course, makes sense. Time hasn't really been progressing in here.
Access granted.
This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to
We came here for this? Well, I sure hope not. It was also an unread email. Is it not the CEO computer itself? Is it not? Well, there must be something else of importance in the room, or maybe just their secretary could also be. And of course, they're not right here now. And yes, okay, so the windows are opaque, at least it's something. Security terminal, I do see that. And there must be some dirty someplace, I'm hoping. Yeah, security computer. There's a desk lamp, which I do believe we cannot toggle. Another computer, but hopefully there's some dirt up here. Something in the trash bin, maybe? We have tons of papers. We don't need it, of course. Interesting. Let's just see what's going on here.
Access granted.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Okay, we can look at the cameras. Tracking enabled. Intruder tracking, we can disable that, I think. But I don't really quite see where the other cameras are pointing at right now. That's probably the employee office with the microwaves and the security guards. This could be the stairways leading up to the other side of the floor. And this is, of course, the area we just came from. Looks the part at least. Okay, but of course we can, actually can, huh? I suppose we can try that. And alarm. Well, also turn it off maybe. Okay, well, it's a start if you want to check out the rest of the area. I'm not quite sure though, because the moment we're still looking for some important information and it can only be on this computer, which is incidentally hacking level 3. Okay then, so a little bit more of a challenge. So I searched for the entire office and yet we cannot find any indiscriminating evidence anywhere, so it's out of our reach right now. I'm not quite sure how we can even... Oh, maybe not? I mean, what's in here, Adam? Because by else, oh, we can actually get up here after also would appear. Well, is that fancy? This certainly looks disused. Okay, but there's no dirt on this computer whatsoever. There's nothing else in the office. Nothing. And where are we now? Why would there be any dirt on Pikers up here? I have no idea, frankly. Okay, so we can use the Icarus landing system to jump down here and then what? Third floor. Then we have the lobby, and down here is the access area with the vaults, I suppose. So why are we coming in here then? Parkouring up here was difficult enough already in case you're wondering. Yeah, this is the vault, there's the lobby, and this is the third floor. And this is whatever that may be. It's very fancy. Maybe unnecessarily so.
Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio stations continue
You can look for the computer again, but I don't think it's going to happen here, mates.
vigilante hackers.
Yeah, getting up here was very frustrating incidentally, so if we fall down, I guess we just have to reload and hope that the bug doesn't trigger on us once more. And this leads to a surface tunnel we can also use to get around.
The collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing
Yeah.
life-saving medical
Okay, so some fancy old man's prestige back here.
They committed massive voter fraud.
I guess I just punished myself by having the object highlights disabled.
In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective...
Yeah, only stealth angle.
Causing several Fortune 500
Yeah, I think we look for every drawer. I can show you the computer again. But I just don't see anything. I looked everything over multiple times underneath the table as well. Everything really. Okay, there we go. I think I'm just punishing myself after all, am I not? Okay, so we have a drinking water analysis result paper. Okay, but only to the people in the know, of course. Do not distribute publicly. Interesting. And this applies to Prague itself, I guess. Well, isn't that fantastic? Well, that must be the dot we were looking for back here. It's impossible to see, frankly. I think I'm just really punishing myself, am I not? I think I really am. Okay, I can show you the computer brief though. Nothing of interest. They're talking about some security issues between Pikers and the security department. Yeah, just some PR bullshit, frankly. I don't think their representatives are in the building right now. Otherwise, I may try to steal some of their client cards, which we don't have right now, of course. And the office we searched for down below, where we found our first elevator pass. I guess we can maybe link up with this guy at one stage and see if he's willing to join us in one way or another. Taking down this dubious bank here, maybe. And of course, also talking about that sculpture outside. Yeah, fantastic. Took us long enough, maybe.
Due to malfunctioning augmentations.
Yeah, okay, that's the problem with not having this enabled, of course. So back for here we go. I'm not sneaking through the other area again. That seems like very tedious. Maybe the service title gives us something. Good thing we deactivated the security system before we made a move. Otherwise, I would have detected us, you know. Trying to hack in this computer. And we should be able to access the vote in some place or another, because they pointed out a security flaw with that, didn't they? Yeah, that's the lobby. We only have to make it to the public areas of the lobby. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that was very frustrating. That was very frustrating indeed. But we know there's at least a couple of problems still with this building. The water ingress and whatever. Probably through the public area or the... what was it again? The parking garage. Yeah, but is that a turret here someplace, I think? Corporate vault, huh? Okay. Well, do we want to go inside here right now? I'm not sure. I mean, there could be dirt in here. I think we have to enter this bank at one stage anyway, but I was looking for the elevator up to the lobby again because it's public access. So it certainly isn't. Yeah, okay, fantastic. I think we wave goodbye for now and head to the... apparently we cannot. It's only leading down. We don't have the card for that, right? Because we need the client card, incidentally. So I have backed myself in the corner again. Isn't that fantastic? Right, but over here it's a public area. But I don't have the energy right now to get through here. But we can fix that maybe. Indeed we can. Alright. What do you mean? Oh, there must be a camera back here. Okay, quickly.
I think I heard something. Cover my post.
Yeah, we are not suspicious, but the guy is very suspicious about things happening back here. Yeah, it was nothing, of course. And now we're in the public area, so nothing to be concerned about any longer. Okay, there's a camera, not a turret. Well, regardless, it almost busted us. Oh, nice adventures here in this bank of ours. Don't look any guards in the face right now. Yeah, I think there must be a security weakness here someplace when it comes to the walls. And I think this will probably lead for the parking garage. Most likely.
We really should just tear it all down and build it up again. Do it right.
Alright, let's just see if we cannot gain access to the sewers again. Yeah, that's how this looks, Adam. Thank you. Yeah, can we try this again, please, Adam? Yeah, of course, physics bugs are also a known bug indeed in this game. And also broken platforming sometimes. There we go. So, can make it happen, no problem. That's what I thought. But so, well, we take care of our mission. Hopefully, we can at least make that happen. Yeah, hopefully our boss can appreciate our sacrifices, of which there were many, especially when it comes to my sanity, frankly. Are we eben in the correct sewers then? No, we aren't, right? It needs to completely different area. Or maybe not. It was a restricted area. But we should have access to that, don't we? Yeah, clicking on here, by the way, doesn't do anything. It should really highlight the objectives, but it doesn't. So, what gives I guess? Okay, since we're here, why don't we take a look-see? We are now immune to toxic gas, in case you're wondering. So, it shouldn't bother us unless we run completely out of energy, which may happen. Of course, there are multiple levels to the sewer. Of course, there would be. This was a secure area leading to where exactly? Well, I'm not quite sure where we are going, but it certainly isn't the correct way. Monument Station, really? Oh, okay, so if you want to bypass some police checkpoints, I guess it's possible. For here, really? Okay, so, I guess. Okay. Oh, need surprises all around here by the looks of it. Ah, we burned our feet there. Sorry, Adam. Okay, don't play with fire. Lesson learned. Lesson learned indeed. Hopefully it was worth the trouble, frankly.
Organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that
Well,
is turned against them.
it's debatable. So, we made it in here, thankfully. Alright then, Mr. Editor.
So, you got anything on Picus?
This is Eliza
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right, inspire me.
Here. Picus knew all about a recent chemical spill and what it did to the water supply. They warned their own people, but not the public at large.
Better to risk people's health than to threaten social order. And this is good, very good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Oh, that's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets
of
the
course.
publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
Yeah?
And then you forget all about Praha-Dovos.
Praha who?
Yeah, not an acknowledgement, Adam.
Millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several
Corporate restructuring. Okay, fantastic. And we also get a practice point for our trouble, which is good, because hacking apparently is a lot more difficult in this game, even with a level 4 hacker. Who knew, my friends? Okay, let's just check about our new objectives. If we can take a look at this here, please. Yeah, that will be right. Okay, they said on our way out. Well, level 2. Back here. I guess we can try that. I mean, we are level 4 hacker. But we blew all of our nukes incidentally in one of those attempts, which didn't work, of course.
What do you got for me?
Took care of Samizdat. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll
Okay, keeps
cancel
his
the
promise,
movers.
of course.
How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but hopefully we are. Adam is always very confident, of course. Really in here? Really? Are you quite certain about this, my hacker friend? I guess we try this angle first before we even do anything else. Let's be on the safe side because we know how this game operates and wants to be played for that matter. But it is in this building, presumably. Really? Is it accurate? Yeah, there's a camera in here and we can look at the guy, but of course it's not a restricted area. Is it accurate actually? It's probably not on this floor, I would think. And why can we access this building from the backside anyway? I'm not sure. I suppose you could also walk through the front door like a normal human being, you know, sometimes.
Na tohle se pak určitě musím podívat.
This billboard, I would assume they want us to reprogram. Okay, so let me guess the security panel or this the computer is in here somewhere. Convince him, talk to him maybe? Could be.
Yeah, I know. You have no money. Whatever.
Stay quiet.
Hello the officer. Yes, I was close to giving up because we don't have the practice points to buy the remote hacking ability anyhow. What I suppose what we need to be doing is to hit the switch here, get on this, scissor, whatever they call it, lift. And there we go, so we make our way to the roof and then we access this panel in some place because the ladder is also doable but it's outside of our reach right now, as it would seem. This one isn't, and there we go, voila. That's our security panel for this communications device. Which of course is also locked. Okay, this is only level 1, so we should be able to make that happen, I'm hoping. This time around we can actually see the entire layout because they don't have this, obfuscated, I guess.
Access granted.
Yeah, access granted, and now we distribute the propaganda, I guess. Yeah, makes the script pretty, of course.
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. So remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low
just a little
profile.
game.
If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Well, I find it hard to find out bearings in the city, to be honest, when it comes to being the good guys or not.
Rather, stay quiet.
No more. I don't care what you do.
Okay, so we need to keep an eye out for some of this machinery, which incidentally was completely non-functional in the entirety of Human Revolution. You know? Every single forklift we saw was completely inert. So I still don't know what the purpose of this ventilation shaft is, by the way. Alright, so we took care of that at least. So next on the menu is probably checking out what exactly the offices again, I would figure. Okay, so we don't know what to do about electricity, and I think we only have one praxis point. Yeah, did we do? So that won't be enough to make us immune, I think. Probably not.
My goodness.
Good luck finding the people who hacked us.
We already did that, of course.
Hopefully it will turn out to be nothing.
Keycard was hidden on the bottom floor someplace with the new access codes, but of course he didn't find it. Because he didn't break into everyone's office, I guess. Something like that. Yeah, I think we only have one praxis point still. So it used to be under armor, but as you can see, it's no longer here, so... Yeah, and it used to be here. I do remember that in Human Revolution. Also, Deus Ex 4, incidentally. So I have no idea where it is right now. Nothing whatsoever. So what gives I guess? And of course, stealthing doesn't protect us against electricity. That would be a little bit strange. Agent Adam Jensen with ulterior motives, of course. Yeah, shooting range. Well, maybe we can do this eventually. Holding cell. Oh, there's actually another area to take here. That's surprising. Which actually opens. I'll be damned. I don't think we've been here before yet, have we though? I don't think we have. Oh, okay, interrogation. I see now with the camera and everything fancy you need for this. Not quite sure who they're holding in here right now. Is there blood I see on the floor? What type of interrogation have you been doing here? Of course, we're not assigned to this investigation, so we cannot. I thought as part of the UNETCO predecessor we don't torture people. But apparently we do. That's nasty. Probably also pretty damp in here. That must be the drive for this new resolution I want to pass. Mandatory application of the dampening biochip developed by the Chinese corporation, of course. Ah, that's not very nice. Yeah, segregated districts. The ghettos. And of course updated international travel papers. It's pretty drastic, but after what happened, courtesy of you, Darrow, I mean, I'm not surprised here. Apparently there was a former wine cellar. Yeah, smokes. Ah, that's what I thought, but it must be pretty damp in here, pretty uncomfortable. Holding cell. I'm not really torturing people in here because I can see the blood, of course. Police brutality. Really? The guard is not at his post right now? That's unusual. That looks like a security oversight. Speaking of which. Alright, well, we still need of a security code, apparently. It's not very likely we can find it back here. Don't attract too much attention because we want to maintain our cover, naturally. Even us just coming out of here would be pretty suspicious, I think. That was the only area we haven't investigated up to this point, so maybe someone left their pocket secretary behind. What are the chances? It's certainly a very noisy floor. Hopefully the operative doesn't mind.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
Is it not also known as the Human Restoration Act? This legislation calls for the removal and disposal of
That's all the data I have right now.
unlicensed documentation.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection.
Now we are operating outside of the usual chain of command most of the time.
We're all in strung out shape.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to.
Good to know. Apparently it's not Mac though.
If there's something here, I'll find it.
Now, sometimes people drop their pocket secretary on the floor. Why did this happen? Just for us to find it.
Thanks.
Yeah, enjoying your hot dog there, I see it, your smokes. Yeah, this place looks more makeshift than anything else.
No, that's not consistent with the train station cameras.
There was a code signal sent to the Dubai Hotel minutes before our mystery guest showed up. I'm working on decrypting it.
That's useful, no one was mentioning this up to this point. Of course there was outside involvement.
I'm on it. Still unconfirmed.
The thing about the Russians is, they never tell you the whole story.
I talk about the Russian mafia in particular, or just the government operating, or not operating with Interpol. Yeah, the committee of the grid has said as much. And they're also looking at something of interest I don't immediately recognize. It's probably the train station bombing, right? Ah, okay, forensic reconstruction. Interesting. But not exactly very... Okay, kleptomaniac, what can I say? We need to save up all the money, because ammo seems to be in short supply as is customary. Okay, so I don't see anything of use back here, but the information was useful, don't get me wrong. Very nice. Okay, well, obviously we know how we can proceed. You have to just hack in here from the IT department and then work through the ventilation shaft somehow. Yeah, I don't think it's for here. We already checked that there was no access, of course, as you would think. Since we are in the basement.
So maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to.
Never got enough These guys might as well be ghosts.
We can cloak our way to victory because we have the cloaking ability now in case we want to maintain our cover, ideally. Remember what I just said about ventilation shafts? Apparently there's need for them after all. Explorer, huh? But it's not a restricted area as long as we aren't seen here, of course, by someone or something. The nuke virus. Okay, I think I take it. Our boss is having a pretty long call because we have been visiting the sewers and other locations in the meantime.
Access granted.
Yeah, okay, I suppose it's a neat side adventure for us. Of course, we cannot get back up here because we don't have the heavy lifting ability. Yeah, so it was a bit of a detour, maybe an unnecessary one. Do we have the code for this here, incidentally? We don't. I guess why stop here?
Anomaly detected. Trace program
Yeah.
initiated.
Oh, hello there. So good thing we failed right about now because time it doesn't stop when we're doing this. Okay, but the access codes, they don't really give us anything right now. Other than some potential snippets back here. Yeah, I think we already looked at that, didn't we? So, we can do some parkouring though. It's a fire hazard anyway, if you ask my opinion. Well, at least we made it here, finally. Took us long enough, wouldn't you think? Mrs. Vega is probably getting kinda impatient right now. So am I for that matter. After all this bullshit the game threw at me this recording session alone. Yeah, don't be seen here, of course. Hacking minigame is certainly very hard in this title, surprisingly. Yeah, someone is using the computer. I think it's our friend right now. Why is he preoccupied?
Access granted.
That's interesting. That's good to know. That's extremely good to know because the director Miller could be awfully sloppy type when it comes to covering his tracks. That's excellent. So, next in the line would be this door, then I'm hoping. Oh, let's just hope for the best. It's only level 1, but then again, it doesn't necessarily mean anything as we've seen because it's a large security system already. Oh, I'm really getting tired of this already. I really do.
Anomaly. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Lots of servers here, of course. Maybe something of use as well. We need to install the Vitab someplace, of course, and in inconspicuous place. And of course, I would keep them back here. Yeah, but didn't tell you about crafting parts. They also take up inventory space, unfortunately so. Yeah, they really filled every nook and cranny with these servers, didn't they? I think they did. So if I was a Viatab, where would I be installing myself? Yeah, Miller is still on his computer. Maybe we can listen in just a tiny bit. There we go.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Yes, indeed. What did you expect? It's been here for like a couple of hours at most.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Yeah, well, that worked relatively well, all things considered. Maybe we can also finally get our debriefing for today. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary, right? Director, right next door. This is kind of convenient.
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that? No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzicka investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
Not very cooperative.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Well, he's our boss. What are we supposed to do?
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained because he hasn't checked in since.
Do they even have the authority for that?
Out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Ruzicka.
So we've noticed.
Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into
action. She wasn't in the office, last time we checked.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient, because she's not in the office right now. And
Yeah,
I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Thank you, Director. Don't mind our intrusion here, of course. It's the first time we can actually look in the office properly, I believe. Very fancy. Fantastic. Okay, the big screen and CCTVs everywhere, as you would imagine. And we also take our computer here a brief.
It is Jensen. I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Have we not already talked to each other? I think we have, right? Yeah, indeed we have. So why keep yelling at me, you idiot? Even though I do appreciate being appreciated indeed.
This is so weird. Reporting to you live from Picus.
Yeah, maybe we could also butt heads with him because we have that security problem resolved now with the underground newspaper.
Have you seen Vince around?
Are we talking about the same Vince?
Most likely eyewitnesses were smashed in the explosion.
Thanks for taking care of those conspiracy nuts, Jensen.
You're welcome.
Man, the thought of someone knowing where we are, I mean, I'm supposed to be digging into this Janus hacking collective, but I can't do that if I keep looking over my shoulder, waiting for the next bomb to go off.
Any progress on Janus?
Why? What have you heard?
Don't get jumpy. Just curious.
Janus has officially hacked into my sleep. I wake up trying to figure
I think
out
you're
who's
unfit for
tracking
duty,
who.
sir.
Sometimes I
But we
think
keep
I'm
it to
this
ourselves
close,
for
and
now.
then nothing. But I am starting to learn one thing.
And what's that?
The less I talk about how it's going, the better it seems to be going.
Did he do? That's interesting.
You were brought in specifically to track down Janus.
Was eine Wehr auf that?
You ever work with them in the past?
I'm not one for collective ideals. Chang looks out for Chang. Sometimes our routes ran parallel, ships in the night kind of deal.
Is the collective as big a threat as people say?
People like to romanticize these kinds of hacktivist organizations.
But you don't see it that way.
They're anonymous, powerful, and convinced they have a stranglehold on what's right and wrong. In my opinion, that makes them very dangerous.
Get some sleep, Chang. You sound like you can use it.
Well then, friends, once more I can only apologize that we didn't get a lot of stuff done today, because even the smallest of side quests in this title apparently have like multiple sub-objectives that take an eternity to complete. But regardless, our boss has ordered us to investigate the bombing site. I don't think we can delay this indefinitely. Well, I guess that we find out these things over time, but for now I'm thank you for watching as usual, and I hope to see you next time.